I thought that some of you might be interested in how we take this section that's been already under compression and dried, how it comes out of the box here. So I've got it all set up, I've got the belts removed, and what I'll do is I'm going to go there now and lift that piece out of the box. So I just have my pressure plate here that I take away, bring it out. And basically I just go inside the box. Got this piece ready here, and I just press and lift. And the whole section comes out. And now I just piece across here on one of the pieces of sections of plywood. And that's strong, and now I can tilt it out, and now I've got the whole piece out here. And here I can slide over onto these pieces and then move it onto the table. So there you go. I've got a pretty big section there. So that's pretty well how easily that'll move. So I'll keep doing the videos and parts as it comes. Okay, here is all the 2x2 pieces that came out of the box that are all now stacked. There's 2 rows thick. There's another row behind that. And minimum is about 6.5 feet high to about 7.5 feet high, and all there, that's all glued, and there's enough there to make my 2 28-foot pontoons. Now I've reorganized my garage, and now instead of having the 2 4x8 tables running along this way here, now I've got them across like this, and I added another 4x8 panel there. So basically I've got 8 feet wide now by 12 feet long. And what this is for now is to start gluing the pieces here, which is that big pile there that you see, which is the bulk of the stuff. And these are all cut in 6-inch strips, obviously 3 inches thick, because all the foam is 3 inches thick, and it is 8 feet long. And that's what's going to be the floor beams and the roof beams as well. So here I've got a pile of the same 6-inch wide by 8 feet long piece of Luan, and that's going to be glued onto these here, like so. And then basically that's going to go inside here. So the tables are actually my box, so that I can actually make a whole 8-foot piece here. And that's a sheet of plastic over there that you see laying on the table, and I'm gonna lay that out over the surface of the table because there's a bit of bleeding of the glue sometimes, and I don't want the stuff to start sticking on the table. So all these 8-foot beams will be stacked, so piece of foam, plywood, foam plywood, foam plywood, every 3 inches a piece of plywood is going in this here for structural strength. And all that now is that back piece there, that's really fixed to the table, and then there's a reference point here that's perfectly 90 degrees square here, and this piece here is a movable piece. So what I'll be doing is using my belts here, and then once I've got all the pieces glued together, I put this under tension with my cam belts there, and from over there to there, 2 belts on each side, and putting all this under pressure. So I'll go ahead and start gluing this stuff here, and I'll give you a little shot of that, and then a shot of the pieces as they come in here, and then it's just repeating that until I have enough to make the floor and a roof of the structure. So the floor of the pontoon is about 28 feet long, and then the roof is about 18.5 feet long. So that's what I'll do for now. I'll just pause the camera. So here's the adhesive spread out on the 8 foot long by 6 inch piece there, and that's what I do, and then I flip that over onto this piece here, and then actually then on the other side of that, then put more adhesive on the wood, always working on the surface of the wood because it's nice and flat and clean. And then already now I have 2 pieces into the jig here to hold it square, and then put it under pressure once. So basically I'm going to fill up this whole table, and there you see the plastic sheet is down on there. So this is going to make a piece that's going to be obviously it's 8 feet long by also 8 feet, so it'll be an 8 foot by 8 feet square, and those will be then glued together, and then the plywood applied on each side. So there you have 2 pieces there, and there's the plywood on the first piece there, and then another plywood in between where you see the dark line there. So yeah, that's it. So that's how I make the floor structures. So I'll give you an update, continue as it develops. Alright, so here it is all filled up and under tension. I got my belts there going across, and that is 8 feet from there to over there. So we've got basically an 8 feet by 8 feet section with plywood at every 3 inches. So this